I think by now everybody knows the show Sex and the City. And if you think about Sex and the City, you think about Cosmopolitan. Because this was the drink that has been wildly popularized by the show and made it a modern classic till today. So let's get Sex in the City and let's make the Cosmopolitan. So the most widely credit, goddamn, spreaded credit goes to Shirley Cook in 1985, Miami, Florida, who created the drink in Strand Beach. No, it's called Strand Restaurant in South Beach, Miami. I've been fumbling on my words. Damn. So when she played around with this light pink, elegant, elevated martini glass served drink that she has been working on, it wasn't only till bartenders started picking it up in New York around the same time, the 1980s. It's only then where this drink was refined and turned into this modern classic martini served cosmopolitan. Well, martini glass is what I mean. Cosmopolitan that we love till today. It gained popularity in New York amongst bar culture, so it really spread. But it wasn't until about the 1990s that this game like really blew up in popularity because of the famous show Sex and the City. Now, I never watched Sex and the City before. Honestly, I don't know what it's about. I think it's like a bunch of elderly women, I don't know, doing elderly woman things in the city. I don't know. I should check it out probably because I don't know what I'm talking about. But I think it was, to my understanding, one of the characters, their favorite go-to drinks. Or it could have been like the whole group because it was like a group of women. I don't know. I just know that when you think about Cosmopolitan, you think about Sex in the City. So that's worth mentioning. And let's get into this drink. All right. So you're going to be needing Cointreau or triple sect, basically orange liqueur. Definitely not going to need vodka. I'll be using Smirnoff because if I drink vodka, then Smirnoff. I'm not saying it's the best vodka out there. It's inexpensive, so also easy to get your hands on. My opinion, I think Smirnoff is more of a cleaner taste. So I always go for Smirnoff. And you will be needing lemon, fresh lemons, limes, and cranberry juice. There is not a martini, me, you didn't hear that. There is not a cosmopolitan without cranberry juice. All right, let's get into this. So, first of all, first off, let's juice our limes. And as I usually do, rub them out or roll them out to release some of that juices. And I'm gonna do that with every single one of them because I'm not sure how much I'm needing. If you have bigger limes and better limes that I do, you probably won't need as much. But I'm thinking I'm gonna start off with 3 for now. Hopefully this will be enough. Okay, get your knife and your cutting board ready. And a lime squeezer. So I'm gonna cut a slice off for garnishing for later. So I like to garnish this drink with a lemon wheel. And the rest I'll be using for juicing. All right. Let's start off with 2. I really need to get myself a lime squeezer. It would have been way easier. But then again, you have less of that bitters in the peel when you do it this way. That is, if you taste the difference. Let's try this first. So, get your shaker ready, big tin. My jigger is over here. So, this recipe calls for, I'm gonna start off with lime. Always start off with your citrus, because if you mess up the drink or you mess up with the citrus, it wouldn't be as bad to throw that away than when you add like spirits at first, because basically cheap first, more expensive later. That's the rule. So this will be a half an ounce or 15 milliliters of lime juice. Yeah, a little bit. All right, I guess that was enough. So put your lime juice in there. Next, we'll be going for the control. And for this one, we'll be doing 1 whole ounce or about 30 milliliters. Yeah, 30 milliliters of your control. Or any orange liqueur, you can use triple sec. Get that in there. And now for the tricky part, which isn't really the tricky part, vodka. So this recipe calls for about, what was it? 1.5 ounces or 45 milliliters of vodka. So right up to that line. Yeah, my jigger has like the rim on the inside. So I love this jigger because you can see how much you're pouring because they got that lines. So if you fill it up to that line, basically that's what you get. Makes sense. All right, so cranberry juice, we'll be doing 1 ounce or 30 milliliters as well. If I can get this bottle open. All right, there we go. So got your cranberry juice in there. All right. And as usual, little tin filled with ice, but not to the top, but like 3/3. No, 3/4 or 2/3. So, ice. Make sure you leave your ice out for about like 10 seconds before you start shaking with it. Because what it does is it tampers the ice. So as soon as the ice gets used to the room temperature, it dilutes a little less because the ice is like used to it. If I explain that correctly. All right. Ice goes in. As usually, heat on the tin, create that seal, get that out of the way. And you need to get a martini glass, as I announced earlier, but make sure your glass is chilled because this is a drink we'll be serving up, which means no ice. Chilled glass. Doesn't that look beautiful? All right, time to shake our drink. As usual, about 12-15 seconds. But make sure you get that seal nice and tight, or that shaker will open up on you and you will have all that content on yourself. Believe me, you do not want that. That feels about right. So, as usual, hit the seal, hit the side, break the seal. Wow, beautiful. Let's put that off to the side. And we will be double straining this one because we don't want that ice shots from the shaking in there. That will usually ruin if you have like a little bit of the foam at the top. And that's not what we want. And we don't want ice shots in our mouth while we're drinking it. So always double strain your drinks when you're serving without ice. All right. That's about it. Let's put that one off to the side as well. Then, as I said earlier, I will be garnishing with a lemon wheel. Just like cut the side. If I did this correctly, nothing is over here. And just like that. And that is Cosmopolitan. A light pink drink, lighter, brighter taste, as they say, in a martini glass. Cheers. Dangerous. Really dangerous. So this is the type of drink, because of the vodka, you don't really taste the alcohol much. You do taste that punchy, boozy taste, but it's not like you would get when you have like something with that like real strong type of kick in it, you know? Because vodka just basically tastes like strong water, kinda. Unless you drink it pure, I cannot drink it pure. It's me just like, ew. I guess that's just me. But yeah, it's really bright in taste. Because of the vodka, it's light. You get a little bit of that cranberry note that's really complementing the vodka. With cranberry also not overtaking, and an orange liqueur giving it that bit of a sweetness to it. So it's a overall sweetie, a little bitter. There's a little note of bitterness at the like the back of my palate. Not as sour as I thought it would be. I thought it was gonna be really sour because we didn't add like any sugar except for the Cointreau. But it isn't. It actually isn't. It's really pleasant and it does taste like a nice, elegant pink drink. All right, so that is a Cosmopolitan. I hope you liked this video and leave a comment. Let me know any other drinks, if there's any other drink out there that I should make. And stay tuned for more.